One day, Xavier the X-ray Fish went to the supermarket to do some shopping for food. Now, Xavier is not an ordinary fish. He doesn't like to eat things like smaller fish or seaweed. No, he likes to eat things that start with the letter X, things that start with that sound X. So he grabbed his shopping cart and he went down the first aisle. Then he found nothing. Then he went down the second aisle. Then he found nothing. And then he went down the third aisle. And he still found nothing. So very disappointed, Xavier put his cart away. He left the supermarket. He went home and opened up an encyclopedia. He wanted to learn, why is there nothing that starts with an X? Well, he found that there were some things that started with an X. But he found some matches. Which one do you think he should study? Should he study a Xiphias or a pufferfish? Xiphias or pufferfish? Well, I think you're right. Pufferfish. Well, that starts with like a P. We're going to put that. He doesn't want to go to that page. But Xiphias, that does start with that X sound. And it's the fancy kind of name for a swordfish. Xiphias. It's kind of cool. So Xavier was feeling a little bit better about himself. And he ran another search through the encyclopedia, looking for things that start with X. And he found an interesting page about chrysanthemums and an interesting page about xyris and chrysanthemums. Which one do you think Xavier should read about? Chrysanthemum or xyris? Well, I think you're exactly right. He's going to read about the xyris because that starts with an X. And chrysanthemum, as pretty as it is, that starts with a different kind of letter. Well, Xavier was feeling pretty good about things, even though he couldn't find any food at the market. Well, he decided, I'm going to look up one more thing. And he found out about a xenurine or a nutria. Should he study about the xenurine or the nutria? What do you think? Well, I think you're right. When I hear the word nutria, it starts with that sound. That's like Natalie Nursshark stuff. He doesn't want to read about that. But the xenurine, that starts with an X, just like Xavier the X-ray Fish. I'm not even going to ask you if you could think of any other words that start with an X, because there's just not that many. But can you think of any words that have an X at the end of them?